just him, Kate Moss, and me. He's my best friend, Pete Doherty, and there was no one stopping me from leaving just to tag along. All these adventures he took me on, I went and made them into a song. This here's just a song about my best friend from across the pond. It's just him, Kate Moss, and me. He's my best friend, Pete Doherty, and there was no one stopping me from leaving just to tag along. All these adventures he took me on, I went and made them into a song. When I first met Pete, he hit me with a bottle. Then he introduced me to a skinny supermodel. Said her name was Kate, and she was pretty famous. Just a bird from South London's what he was exclaiming. She didn't seem bothered, she did seem hungry. Pete didn't have a wallet cause he didn't have no money. Drunkenly he told me Kate always pays his debt, so she'll always be with him no matter what the headline said. This here's just a song about my best friend from across the pond. It's just him, Kate Moss, and me. He's my best friend, Pete Doherty, and there was no one stopping me from leaving just to tag along. All these adventures he took me on, I went and made them into a song. This here's just a song about my best friend from across the pond. It's just him, Kate Moss, and me. He's my best friend, Pete Doherty, and there was no one stopping me from leaving just to tag along. All these adventures he took me on, I went and made them into a song. Next he took my glass, smashed it to smithereens, introduced himself as Pete from the Libertines and Baby Shambles. He started to ramble, did some coke off the bar, just to get a handle. Officer came, no one told him to stop. They didn't seem surprised, nobody was shocked. Then came the cops, so we dipped out the back. Pete leaned up against a wall and opened up a sack, pulled out a glass pipe he used to smoke crack. He offered me the first hit, but I had to pass. Smoke crack in the alley, then he sang me a song. Injected a chick with heroin, then we moved along. Ladies and gentlemen, my best friend, Pete Doherty.
Maybe a bit of a kiss ass with Peter Doherty, but he's had a few asses kicked in his time as well, like he was only.
This here's just a song about my best friend from across the pond. It's just him, Kate Moss, and me. He's my best friend, Pete Doherty, and there was no one stopping me from leaving just to tag along. All these adventures he took me on, I went and made them into a song. This here's just a song about my best friend from across the pond. It's just him, Kate Moss, and me. He's my best friend, Pete Doherty, and there was no one stopping me from leaving just to tag along. All these adventures he took me on, I went and made them into a song. Made it to the interview with some dumb reporter. Pete had a dirty needle and decided to squirt her. We escaped to the zoo and hid behind the pheasants. Pete took out a joint and fed it to the penguins. I asked, what if you're caught? He said, what if I'm not? He did some H in the bathroom right after he said he'd stop. Told me he's been to rehab but never met Brittany. He said, come with me, let's go to London quickly. This here's just a song about my best friend from across the pond. It's just him, Kate Moss, and me. He's my best friend, Pete Doherty, and there was no one stopping me from leaving just to tag along. All these adventures he took me on, I went and made them into a song. This here's just a song about my best friend from across the pond. It's just him, Kate Moss, and me. He's my best friend, Pete Doherty, and there was no one stopping me from leaving just to tag along. All these adventures he took me on, I went and made them into a song. When we got to London, Pete showed me Kate's place. Said the Gold record's the only thing he loves. Kate made a face, said sorry I'm buzzed. I also love drugs. After 10 minutes in London, we're back at a club. He has court tomorrow, we can't go loud. On the way home, an old lady got defiled. The tab was not paid, said no one would mind. At least in his mind it was okay, so I told him he's my best friend, he punched me in the side. He's somehow alive, when he should have died. I saw him do a lot of things on our little adventure, and the really bad parts, I couldn't even mention.